How you doing? How you doing? It's Chris the Method Man. And today, boys and girls, we have a special guest. Mr. Pancake himself, Kardell Thomas, LSU offensive lineman. Bro, thank you. It's an honor. Thank you for coming on to my show, man.
No problem, bro.
All right, we're about to do, a little game. Start, bench, cut, right? Quarterback edition. So, we got Tom Brady. We got Drew Brees. And then we got Jalen Hurts. So you have to tell me, who would you start, bench, and cut, and explain it to me? Like, what quarterback would you want to protect?
That's a hard one. But I'm gonna go with Jalen. Uh hold up. I'm gonna start Tom Brady. I'm gonna keep Jalen on the bench, and I'm gonna cut Drew Brees.
Ah,
Reason being, Tom Brady, like I was finna say, Tom Brady old, but Tom Brady still consistent. And then
uh,
with Tom Brady go down, you got Jalen Hurts who come in and he's so mobile that he can affect the game in both ways. So, and then Drew
wow.
Brees, he a great quarterback, but if I had to pick them, to be my two to take with me to the game.
Uh, okay. So I can see like with Tom Brady because like he has that I guess that health thing TB12. Uh, I guess he's kind of like a vegan. I guess he eats
What about
healthy.
what about you?
What about me? Let's see. I'll probably start Tom Brady just because I guess he's productive. He wins. Uh, I think Drew Brees. Like I love Drew. Don't get me wrong, but like I think with Drew, like his body, you know,
Yeah,
it got pretty banged up. Just like Big Ben's body got banged up. That's how Drew's body was at the end of his career. But I think Drew will be maybe he's got to be like fourth because they got Peyton, they got Eli. They won 2 Super Bowls. But that's why I would sit Drew out because he's injured, banged up. You know,
yeah,
it doesn't.
that was my reason too. If you got a healthy Drew Brees, then he can
Yeah,
compete.
yeah. But I also think I'll probably bench Jalen because I guess it's the youthful side. He can run too. He's sending he's sending the Eagles to the playoffs. You know,
Right?
and they haven't been in the playoffs for like since 18, 17 season with Nick Foles. And I feel like, Jalen could be that guy for Philadelphia. So I would bench Jalen because he could be like a hybrid, like a Taysom Hill Swiss Army knife guy, because he can run, he can throw. Like and then he can move the ball forward. And so I would choose Brady because he wins championships. He's a winner. No
Yeah,
matter what, no matter what other people think about him, he's the GOAT.
yeah,
So
that's facts. Most definitely.
so yeah, man. So let's go back 3 years ago, high school. What are your offers in high school?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I had a lot. I probably had pretty much everybody, but obviously LSU stood out over everybody. I committed that shooting when I was 15, so
Oh wow.
yeah. So I mean, other places meant something too, but it's just nothing like being home.
Dang. That's like that Mamba mentality at 15, bro. Like I'm just getting out of middle school and then they're like, here's an offer. I'm like, dang, I'm dominating.
Yeah, facts.
So that's some good motivation to have, man. Like, yeah, I got an offer at 15. But I mean, I'm not gonna gloat about it. I'm just gonna prove my game for itself.
Well,
So
yeah, guys before me who I know, like Nick Brissett and Dylan Moses, they had the same thing.
oh yeah,
Dylan really set the trend in Baton Rouge for us getting offers young and stuff
yeah,
like that. Like once he did that, he made us behind him, show that we can do that. Him and Nick, which Nick older than me, but me and Dylan around the same class. So when Dylan did that, that kind of inspired me. And then Nick too, being that I played with Nick and guys like Gary Brumfield, just talking about Baton Rouge guys that was
oh
before
yeah.
me. They really, was motivation, honestly.
Hmm. Man, I can see a lot of Louisiana guys like they'll go to any type of school. I've seen some from Kansas State. I've seen some from Alabama. A lot from Alabama, from New Orleans area, Baton Rouge. Chris, uh,
Yeah, Chris
LSU.
Allen, Christian Harris went to U High. Then Chris Allen, he played for Bama too. He went to high school with me. Yeah, he
Oh wow.
graduated a year before me, a year or two before me.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
And they have Ty too. So those some dogs. Those some Louisiana dogs, man. So it's good, bro. Awesome. So let's go to maybe 10, 15 years later, right? NFL. What do you want to be remembered by? Like how you want to be remembered? Like as a player, as a person.
well, first as a person, just a great guy. Uh, Someone who doesn't have an ego because they made it. Just a guy that everybody can rely on, and just being a great guy first, because the league cool and all, but it's all about morals and values at the end of the day. So 10, 15 years later, I want the league to be able to say that's a great guy and a great player.
Mm-hmm.
And for as a player, I just want D lineman to know how dominant I am. I'm shaking back from a couple of injuries, so this year and coming years, I just want to show health, because health gonna keep you in the league. So that's what I want to be known as.
Man, bro. Man, it's like, man, God works, bro. Like even after you had that injury, man, you still playing. That's a blessing.
Yep,
So,
most definitely.
so man, like, God forbid if I had an injury, man, I'm gonna keep thanking the Lord, man, because it could have been worse.
Yeah,
But
it could have.
but it's by His grace. We don't deserve it, but yeah. So, who got you involved in, I guess, football or just
My
sports in general?
my pops pretty much. He played football at Jackson State
Oh wow.
and LSU, so he had me playing football since I was 3, and he just been motivating me since then. That's really how I got into football. I
Mhm.
just fell in love with it young.
Yeah. So, what coach like in your life, really just made a difference? Like he just was a big part of your life. Just like what school you went to, you know,
Uh,
stuff.
I had a I had a lot of coaches do that. Pretty much every coach at my high school, they were good men first, so they made sure they was teaching us how to be great men. So like Coach Sutton, Coach Rounder, Coach Brownfield, Coach Douglas, Coach Pat, the other Coach Pat. I mean, bro, it's a lot of people who was just around me, and of course made us, should I say, because me, Damon, and Ty, and Chris all went to the same school, so just made us, become great men first and lead us off the field.
Mm,
So I mean, it's a lot of coaches, bro, who had a stepping stool in my life. A lot of trainers too.
man, man, it's good to have just just people and coaches that that really love you and really want to see you succeed.
Yeah,
Like even family members too, man. Like with this podcast, man. Like my parents have supported me, man. Like even if I want to take a break, they're like, okay, we understand. It's that love, it's that support that you can't get from anyone else. You know.
right.
So yeah, man, that's cool. So You're about to be a junior next year.
Senior, but on the field, I'm probably gonna be a sophomore because of the COVID year.
Yeah. COVID. Okay. So, what are your goals for next season, 2022?
Really, just living the moment, man. Really, I want to be at my goal weight, like 320. Obviously a starter. Uh, I want to grade out at least on PFF. I want to at least grade out 90 or high every week, or 89, 88 or high every week. There's gonna be some tough games, I know, but my goal is to just show everybody that I'm healthy
Yeah,
and I'm ready to, compete at the next level. That's my real goal, to just show I'm healthy.
yeah, man. But that PF, I think it was the stats thing. I was watching was Skip and Shannon. You know, Skip Bayless, Shannon. You know, the guys who talk about sports and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're talking about like this PF rating that that was like I didn't know that was like important or something like that. But I guess my advice to you, man, don't look at that. Just you know you know your game, and God knows your game, man. So just keep going, man.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So all right, who is your favorite athlete of all time? It doesn't even have to be a football player. It could be a wrestler. It could be an Olympian. Just anybody.
Uh, I already know Larry Allen.
Okay.
Yeah, he played O line for the
Oh
Dallas Cowboys. That's
yes,
really why I want to model my game after. Honestly, that's one of my favorite athletes.
because I was watching my football life, Larry Allen. Now I was like he was benching like 600 pounds. I'm like with
Yeah,
ease. Now I was like this man is a bear. Like the way he moves, man, was unheard of, man. That was like this dude's a beast.
yeah,
Like
he the
you're not
goat.
stopping this man. Like defensive linemen, linebackers were scared to go through this man. So I can see why that's your favorite athlete, man. Because that play that you made at a camp, and then like you just manhandled this kid. You were looking him straight in the face, like I am that guy, I am that dog. Then I was like, dang, he means business. So what can I guess like 3 years later, you're in the NFL. Well, you go into an NFL draft. What can NFL scouts uh, know about Cardell Thomas as a player and as a person?
Well, as a player, just know I'm a high effort guy. I'm always make sure I go the extra mile on the field, and I'm gonna do my job. As a person, they can worry about me doing everything right. They can know that I'm a guy that they gonna have to call and check up on, and have to, is you doing this right, or you doing that right? They gonna know that like I'm a guy that does everything right on and off the field, and they can trust me with $30 or $40 million. They can know that they can pay me a max contract, and that I'm still gonna come to practice the next day. I'm still gonna come in and work hard every day till my time in the league is up.
Oh wow! So are you talking about like the mentality, like like working out like
Yeah, just
at
maturity.
night, like just it could just be you and a homeboy just working on drills,
Yeah, for sure.
that type of mentality.
Right.
Okay, okay, okay. If a kid came up to you, right, in the future, he said, "Sir, Mr. Thomas, what advice do you have for me for any kid who wants to play football or any kid who has a dream, who wants to be a doctor or something? What advice you have for them?"
It would be, first, don't let tough times make you bitter, because in life ain't always gonna be easy. So you gotta learn how to take the lesson and the loss. Meaning, like whatever you do bad at, you're gonna learn to not do it this way the next time. Where if you had a test and you're a doctor and you only studied a certain kind of material and you failed the test, well now you know the next time to study and go over everything. Lessons come with losses, and hard times don't last long, and
Mm.
only you can change your condition, no matter what it is.
Oh wow, that's the most humbling thing I ever think I ever just heard about. What you just said,
Yeah,
man, bro. I'm gonna keep that in my life forever because man, in this world, no one's perfect.
right.
Only God is perfect, man. You know, I mean, we mess up a lot, man, and like I realized that when you go back to things, man, it's just gonna get darker. You know, but when you move forward, man, and you just become a better person, you just enjoy life more, and yeah. But yeah. So what were your emotions just going into your first collegiate game?
Uh, Honestly, I'm gonna go out this year because the last 2 years I really been hurt, so I haven't really played that much. So I'd probably say, me knowing I was going to be a big factor in the Arkansas game, I could probably say I was nervous because this was the first time like I'm actually like able to
Yeah.
play and move how I want to. So I was nervous, but I went in there and I did good. And then my first start, I was nervous. We played ULM, and I kind of let the nerves get to me a little bit. Got, I kind of let the moment get too big for me. But then Texas A&M, my second start, I came in and I had a good game. So that's what I say about lessons come with losses. No matter what, just keep staying you, stay true to yourself.
Mm. Man, bro. I mean, y'all's online was on point in that Texas A&M game, man.
Yeah,
That win for Coach Earl, man. I was like, man, I knew that they were going to carry him off the field, man. So, but I was like, when uh when Jay Jenkins, I forgot his first name, Jay Jenkins,
you're right.
number 10, Jay
Yeah,
Jenkins,
you're right.
Jeray Jenkins. Okay,
Yeah,
when he made that catch, son, me and my dad, we started screaming, and then we woke up my mom. We didn't mean to though, but bro, we just that excited for Coach O, man. Just leaving out with a dub, man, that was awesome.
right.
But if you're in the NFL right now, playing offensive lineman, what quarterback today, right, would you uh would you protect?
Uh, I mean, as a lineman, you don't really have a choice. But if I
Yeah.
had to pick, Cam Newton,
Hmm.
that's my favorite for his like QB. That's my favorite QB like ever. Him and Larry Allen like my two favorite athletes ever.
Hmm. Because I saw like with Cam, bro, like with the I guess coming back to Carolina, that was tough. It was pretty bad. But man, I hope that he can. I hope and pray he can revive his career. You know,
I mean,
because
well, his career never died. He just had injuries. A
oh
shoulder
yeah,
injury, which I think he had a shoulder injury as a QB. I mean, that's hard to come back from. And
yeah,
then he rushed back. So I mean, I know how he feel about, it, especially with injury and trying to come back too early. Cause I did that and I ended up messing myself up more. So I mean, for his Cam, he just got to get settled, get the right coordinator, and he gonna be fine. You know,
yeah.
Carolina a great organization. I mean, they proved that, so they gonna get it together.
Man, I honestly thought like when the Saints quarterback when Jameis went down, bro, I was like, man, I was like, what we gonna do, man? Like we have,
Yeah, yeah,
but like Taysom, like he doesn't really throw the deep ball. He's more of a tight end. He's more of a like a rover. Like for instance, Magic Johnson, he was a rover. He did everything. Uh, Taysom Hill does everything, but at quarterback, it was kind of sketchy because he'll have some good moments, then he have not so good moments. Also, Trevor Simeon, he wasn't that good either, or Ian Book. So it's like this season, like, well, I guess we could say last season now, they should have gotten Cam Newton because, I think having a veteran on the team and having just, you know, he could throw the deep ball, he could run, and all that good stuff. So it's like, I feel like the Saints made a mistake with that, but I think like with the draft, they're gonna get a quarterback, they're gonna coach him up with Sean Payton, and then we're gonna be all right. So
yeah.
yeah. So what do you think about the playoffs? Like who do you think's gonna be in the Super Bowl?
I got the Bengals and the Rams in the Super Bowl.
Hmm. Why?
Just the way they playing right now, and it's always some, you know, out of the ordinary when it comes to the Super Bowl. Like the Bengals and the Rams in the playoffs. Well, it's the Bengals for sure. Definitely ain't been to the playoffs in a minute. So I mean, that's who I picked. But I mean, I could be wrong, of course. But that's who I'm going with.
I think I think so too. But because I guess Brady had a good season, but then it's like when he played against the Saints and the Jets,
Yeah.
kind of bad. I mean, at the end, he was good with the Jets, but with the Saints, he was terrible. So I
Yeah.
think, you know,
The Saints just got their number.
yeah. And I also think, like, with the Antonio Brown stuff, like, if if Antonio Brown, like, if he realized that he was actually their only way to get to the Super Bowl, their best way to get to the Super Bowl, I think he would have stayed. But
Well, I
man,
mean, they cut him. They told
yeah,
him he was done on the sideline. So I mean, at that point, they ain't even, feel like he was an asset no more. And I mean, sometimes it just come down to business.
yeah,
If he couldn't play, or if they say he couldn't play, and you feel like he could, I mean, that's a situation that could have been sit down and talked about. But I mean, that's between the Bucks and Antonio Brown. So
okay, yeah, it is, man. I just pray that he gets the help he needs, because you never know what a person could go through. It could be mental health too. So, man, all you gotta do is pray. You know. So, what is the atmosphere like playing in your childhood team at Tiger Stadium? Like, what's the atmosphere on Saturday nights?
it's the best in the country, all the way from the Tiger Walk all the way to we taking the field. I mean, there's nothing like it. When you run out in the fireworks and everything, like that's something you really dream about. I mean, I'm just now experiencing it because before then I was hurt, so I didn't really get to experience too much. So now I'm really taking it all in, and it's amazing.
Man, bro, I like when you were just saying it, man. I was just imagining it in my head. I was like, man, that's lit. Man.
Right.
So yeah. So what are you most proud of just in life?
I'm proud of my maturity, growing into my own. Uh, Coming into college, I was young, kind of hard headed. So
Hmm.
looking where I'm at now, I can just say I'm glad I'm matured. That's what I'm most proud of.
Hmm. So what's your greatest moment? Uh, just I know you started your college career, but in high school, like what was your greatest football moment, greatest play that you ever made?
My greatest moment in high school, man, I would say probably my first championship. The first time we went to the dome and won.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I was in 10th grade. Yeah, that was probably one of the greatest moments because we had just lost. No, my ninth grade year we won the championship.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because we had just lost the year before when I was in 8th grade.
Uh,
Then we came back and we won ninth and 10th. So that was one of the greatest moments winning that championship.
wow. So what motivates you every day? Like what gets Kardell moving? Like just you know.
Honestly, knowing somebody coming from my spot, knowing that in college football in the league, you always got somebody that's gaining on you. So that kind of motivate me.
Hmm. Okay. So I heard about this new this NIL deal. So you're doing something good, bro, with that. You know, you got a brand going. Kudos to you, bro. So
Thank you.
you know, like things in the past, like Reggie Bush getting his Heisman trophy taken away because of NIL deals. Like what do you think like how you think they paved the way for y'all to, you know, make money and like you know, make a lot of money like the pros.
Oh, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, we ain't making this much as pros, but I mean, it's a good way to start practicing marketing for when you do get there. You know,
Yeah,
if you learn it now, then you can learn how to market yourself more as you get to the next level, or just anything that you do. So, I mean, NIL is giving us the opportunity to step into marketing and having somebody text you, hey, you got to be here for this commercial and this and that beforehand. Because, you know, you get to the league and you got, you know, real life endorsements, you know, that's cut
yeah,
and dry and you got to be presentable. So this is kind of like helping us just evolve into pro athletes as far as the marketing side and things like that.
yeah. Because I know like when they give you that contract, man. Like if I was a player, right, defense if defensive back, right, uh, I'll have to have some lawyers with me because
Yeah,
like you're not going to screw me over for 1.18 million dollars because you're broke. That's not my fault. I'm your client. So it's like it's good to be exposed to like the market and stuff and know about business beforehand and finance beforehand
yeah,
because it's so easy to get screwed over, it's so easy to get broke. But like when you have NIL deals and just there other people teaching you how to market the right way, like that's good, man. That's an advantage. So when did you know that playing at LSU like that you love football, I guess. So like when was the moment that you fell in love with football? Was it like childhood, high school? You know.
most definitely childhood. I fell in love with football young. I've been playing since 3, so
Oh wow.
yeah, childhood really what made me, you know, keep going on with football.
Uh-huh.
Getting to college for free, you know. So that's I fell in love with football in my childhood.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So it runs deep.
Yep.
So your boy Ty Price, right? Did y'all have like, you know, I guess like going into games, like how dominant were y'all in high school? Like
We were real dominant. You know, he was running behind me. Guys like David Ferguson, Jaquise Waters, Kieran Brady, Nick Smith, Tashawn Howard, and guys like that in high school. We had a pretty good O line. So Ty Ty was Ty.
uh,
Yeah, the same thing y'all seen in college. He been doing this since he was little. So
no doubt.
yeah, it was dominant. We had fun.
Mm-hmm. Man, I heard about your boy Tyshawn. Like he's doing like some good branding deals. So I see his Instagram. Like then he
Yeah,
has like,
yeah,
a brand. And I was like, man, like he makes t-shirts and stuff. And I was like,
yeah.
man, I gotta check it out for my podcast.
Yeah, you might have to get him on here.
Yeah, man. I will. So, if you were in any era, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, me and you know, 2002, '01, uh, what football team would you like to play for?
I
And what era would you like to be in?
I'll probably say the Dallas Cowboys, and I'll probably say the Deion Sanders era.
Okay. Why is that?
Prime, but prime time, man, he made football. He made football like all the theatrics, which not I don't want to say theatrics. People use that as a bad word, but I
Yeah.
mean prime prime made football look fun to me. And also, if I could, I would go play back for the U when they was in a prime time Miami
Yeah.
when they was the bad boys. Yeah, I love to play for that team.
Because I think like with the Miami, the old Miami, not the mediocre Miami now, but the Miami with
Ray
Ed,
Lewis,
uh Ray Lewis,
Michael Irvin, Ed Reed, guys like that.
Devin Hester,
Yep,
some dogs. Those guys were like they wanted to annihilate you every play, and that was
right.
just that bad boy mentality, you know. So yeah, man, that's cool. So pregame, like, what is your pregame ritual? Like, what type of music you listen to? Uh, do you have to do like some stretches? You know, what's your pregame ritual, bro?
Pregame, I usually just listen to music. That's about it. I don't really do nothing crazy. Uh, Wait in the locker room till it's time to go out, go on the field, warm up a little bit with the O line, and then go back in the locker room, put my pads on, just get ready for the game. I like to be locked in before the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the I guess the quarterback battle between you know, the new kid on the block, Walker Coward, big time kid, uh, Louisiana raised kid, like, and then Garrett Nussmeier. Like, where do you think? Like, you think another quarterback's gonna come to the transfer portal, or you think like they might go with either Garrett or like you know Walker?
Honestly, I mean, I don't think Walker coming in until the summer. So I mean, 9 times out of 10, we ain't gonna know for a minute. I mean, and if a transfer guy do come in, I mean, he just gonna have to battle with two great quarterbacks
Yeah.
and Tavian Falk too. He played quarterback in high school. And he's a good quarterback. So I mean, whoever come in that room, they gonna have to. Everybody gonna have to battle, and it's gonna be good competition.
Mm. So is I think Tavian Fogg is he? He's number 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was seeing if I got that right, but yeah. So, what position did your dad play at? Like, did he play O line? That inspired you to play O line?
Nah, my dad in high school, my dad played nose tackle
Oh
and
wow.
O line. But when he got to college, he mostly played nose tackle.
Oh wow.
He was good until he ripped his knee up.
Oh
Yeah.
oh. So he was mostly a defensive, I guess, hybrid offensive guy. Okay.
Yeah. He played against Jerry Rice too. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
The goat.
Right.
That mentality, bro. So if someone gave you like an NFL, you know, contract right now, would you take it? Like just like if it was like for like a team like the Jets or like the Lions, would you take that contract?
Oh yeah. When it's time to get drafted, I mean facts. I mean
Mm,
I ain't got no choice.
yeah.
So they offered me a contract for the right amount. I mean, I'm gonna go. Hopefully, we can build that organization up.
Do you think how you think Colin Kaepernick like impacted sports? Like just on like other levels, like a political level. and like just for black athletes?
I mean, he impacted a lot, but overall, black athletes was gonna be, them evermore. But I mean, me personally, I'm a guy like instead of just talking about it, I'm more like let's do something about it. We could talk about injustices and things like that all we want, but if we don't get the laws changed,
Yeah,
then things like that, I mean, it's never gonna change. We can protest as much as we want. We can call everybody racist as much as we want, but if we don't just stop, fighting amongst each other, white and black. Well,
yeah,
not even white and black, just fighting amongst each other. Period. Black on black crime is high,
yeah,
and we always worry about what a police officer doing to us, which that matters too.
yeah.
But we need to stop our problems. Is how I feel.
They love each other more, you know.
Yeah, and just go get some laws changed because a protest not gonna change no laws.
Yeah,
It's gonna have the pen gonna have to go to paper. What Colin did was show that he'll stand up for what he believe in. But
yeah,
I feel like what we as people didn't do, we didn't get behind him enough or get behind each other enough to go make actual change happen. Because I mean that happened. When did he kneel?
that was like 5 years ago, 2016, six
Exactly.
years ago.
And look how much killing and police brutality and just brutality amongst each other, period, has happened since then. So and all pen got to go to paper for a real change to happen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah.
But bro, it was an honor for just to have you on my show, man. It was a blessing.
And I'm glad I
Man,
did this. I
anytime you want to
enjoyed
come
it,
on the
bro.
show, man, talk about football, man. Talk about recruiting. I don't know, because I heard something, on your Instagram about doing a podcast, man. And
Yeah,
if you need any collaboration, any startups, I'm your guy. You know.
I got you. I hit
So
you up, bro.
hey, man, you never know, man. Like we can create a show together, a sports show. You know. Uh, but anytime you want to come on the show, man, uh, you got my Instagram, you know, and we can chop it up.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. I appreciate this. I enjoyed it.
All right, man.
All
I'll
right.
see you later, bro.
All right, bro.
All right.
Bye.
All right, people. That was Kardell Thomas, Mr. Pancake. He's a humble dude, man. That was a blessing chopping it up with him. Y'all keep it easy. Y'all stay blessed. Now I'm out of here. Peace.